Hello, this is Mrs. Dubar, and I'm going to cover the answer key for Math 8, evaluating exponential expressions. We're going to find the difference between exponential form and expanded form. So on the table up here, it says evaluating exponential expressions. Complete the table. So exponential form is when you write it like in a shorthand using the exponents. When you expand it out, you are saying, what does 3 to the 4th mean? It means 3 times 3 times 3. The same holds true for when you have variables. X times y times y times y. 2 x's and 3 y's. For number 3, notice there's no parentheses. So it's 3, and this exponent only affects the a. So then you would list 5 a's. Here, for number 4, we have parentheses. So you can begin by listing what's inside the parentheses twice, because this exponent is 2. And then to evaluate it even further, you can put the numerals and the variables next to each other. X to the 6th means I am multiplying 6 x's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 5 to the 3rd, that's 5 3 times. So this says 3 a's, 1, 2, 3, 7 b's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2 c's. Here we go. Again, for number 8, notice there's no parentheses, so it's 10, and then this exponent only affects the x. Number 9, we have parentheses, so you can start by thinking about it as it's what's inside the parentheses 3 times. And then if I had to write that out, I'd have 3 5's and 6 x's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tight squeeze there. Okay, so the 3 is outside the parentheses. So I'm going to begin my expanding by writing what's inside the parentheses twice. Then I'm going to put them side by side, 4 a's and 2 b's. So now for the second, you want to evaluate using algebra. Show all your work, okay? So that means you want to show what you're plugging in. So 3 to the a is 3 to the 2nd power times 2 to the 3rd. Then you have to follow the orders of operations, PEMDAS, and do the exponents. So that's 9 times 8, and then you get 72. 9 times 8 is 72. All right, again, we're going to plug in. C is equal to 4, so that's 4 squared times 10. Follow the orders of operations. 16 times 10, so that's 160. Let's see, number 13, d squared. D, okay, so we're going to have negative 5 squared times a to the 4th. So that's going to be 2 to the 4th. So again, we'll follow the orders of operations. Negative 5 times negative 5 is a positive 25. 2 to the 4th power. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. And this is 400. 25 times 16. Woo! Ooh, number 14 looks hefty, and you might think you might have to plug like 2 in for a, 4 in, and then negative 5. However, anything to the 0 power is 1. So this answer is in fact 1. Anything to the 0 power is 1. So number 15, let's plug in. We have 4 squared times 3 to the 4th. That gives us 16 times 81, which is 1,296. 3 to the c, so you have 3 to the 4th times negative 5. So that will be 3 to the 4th is 81 times negative 5 is negative 405 when you multiply those two together. All right, now we're looking at exponents in the real world, okay? So suppose you're working a job. Which raise would you rather have? Below are tables to help you make your decision. Be sure to write an equation for each situation. So you start, raise option A is you start at $50 an hour and you increase $10 raise each month. So we can calculate this out, right? Here's our X, here's our Y. So the first one would be 50 plus 10 times 0. So you'd start off with 50. Then you would do 50 plus 10 times 1, which would give you 60. 50 plus 10 times 2 would give you 70. 50 plus 10 times 3 would give you 80. 50 plus 10 times 4, 40, 90. 50 plus 10 times 5 would give you, what, 100. Okay, and it increases by the slope because this is a linear function, right? We're increasing by the slope each time, which is 10. Then option B, you start out making $10 per hour and you double each month. So this is an exponential equation. Y equals 10 times 2 to the x. So you're going to plug in 10 times 2 to the 0. Again, anything to the 0 power is 1. So this starts out as 10. Then you're going to do 10 times 2 to the first, which will be 20. 10 times 2 to the second, which will be 40. 10 times 2 to the third, 80. 10 times 2 to the fourth, 2 to the fourth is 16, so 160. Oh, look at that. This looks like I'm making much more money. So 2 to the fifth is 32, so 320. Okay. So now we have to justify our answer. And it looks like, in the beginning, it might look like option A is the best, but once you get past 3 months, so after 3 months, and most people stay at a job more than 3 months. After 3 months, option B increases the salary at a faster rate. Which means I would make more money. Who doesn't want to make more money? More money, isn't it? Okay. Option B is an exponential growth. And the rate of earnings will increase faster. All right. Have any questions? Email your teacher. Thank you.